Well, good evening and welcome back to the booth. It is nearly 3 in the morning as I record this, so if I look a little bit tired, it's because I am. However, I think you will notice a couple of things. First of all, there's a lot more acoustic foam than there was the last time we chatted. And secondly, things sound a lot different in here. I am overjoyed at this point with the way the booth sounds. I'm going to back up and turn you around and give you a little bit of a tour. You can see the rope light installed around the window there. You can see that I've added some essentially decorative pieces of acoustic foam on top of the Roxul insulation panels. These right now are honestly just here to hide the seams of the pillowcases because I think they look tacky. But as you can see here, I have installed 2-inch pyramid acoustic foam everywhere. Again, just decorative at this point up here, but this is functional. 2-inch acoustic pyramid foam everywhere that there is not a Roxul Safe and Sound acoustic panel. There are acoustic panels, sound insulation panels under the shelf on the sides. And then as we come back around, you will see that there is pyramid foam almost everywhere else. And of course, the carpet on the floor. The vent holes are open. The ventilation system has not been installed yet, but the pyramid foam is in place. The acoustic panels are in place. The rope light will probably not stay where it is right now. I noticed that creates quite a bit of glare on my glasses. And again, the purpose for having a little bit of the rope light in front of me is to light my face so that people can see if we're doing a recording that requires a video. But just a couple little things that worked out really well. All of the panels that are under, well, these 3 panels in the back are just propped up against the wall and held in place by these panels. The side panels and the facing panel, the panel that's above the window, are all merely stapled. The individual Roxul panels are light enough that stapling worked for that. And so those are stapled in place. Now these are actually screwed into the wall because there are 5 of them and they are sort of stacked one on top of another with nothing to support them. I was originally going to do the same kind of hammock for the wall that I did for the ceiling, and I realized that it was just all going to collapse and sink down to the bottom. There may be some sinking because of the weight, there may be some sagging, but the screws pull the pillowcases fairly tight and hold that in place. Really happy with how the Roxul has come together in the corners. I curved this corner. Don't know how well that shows up on the, let me get out of the way and perhaps add a little extra light here. Don't know if you can see, but coming across, I just curved that corner into the wall and then covered around the door, cut out for the door handle there. I used a storm door handle lock set for that. I also have an extra throw bolt up here, just allows me to pull the door a little bit tighter. This is the exhaust vent. Warm air rises, so this will be pulled out by a fan. There will be a fan on the end of there's a vent box. I'll show you a picture of that. May have to put that in the comments, but there's a vent box that essentially is a waffle or a baffle, much like a car muffler. The air has to go out and then around a series of boards before it goes out through a rubber tube to a fan. And it's an exhaust fan. This pulls out. Since warm air rises, we want it to pull the warm air out of the top. And on the bottom, right down here where my foot is pointing, there is an intake that what should happen is the fan should create a vacuum. And that will get us... Where is the camera? There's the camera. The fan should create a vacuum, and that will pull cool air in as it pulls the warm air out. Right now, there's no circulation in here. I've been in the booth for maybe 6 minutes at this point when I came back in to record the video. And even though there are no heat sources in here other than my big mouth, these lights are completely cool to the touch. They are LEDs. They produce no heat whatsoever. It's still already getting a little warm in here. But the sound quality, I hope you can tell, is just incredible. Have some things, I've already started moving some things in. I have a 4-port USB. This is merely a USB power supply, and it's going to power a couple of things that are in here. I'll have a tablet in here for my copy, and I also have this very nice Jawbone Jambox Bluetooth speaker that I will use as a reference monitor, because I want to hear what people are going to hear my voiceovers on. They're going to hear them on phones. They're going to hear them on computer speakers. They're going to hear them on car radio speakers that are not extremely high quality. So I don't want big reference monitors in here in this little bitty booth to hear that, but I do want to be able to hear something other than my headphones. So I have that Jawbone in here. I have the USB power strip that will power that, as well as a tablet, and I can also charge my phone while I'm in here. I will have a wireless keyboard and a wired trackball that will let me control the computer that will sit outside the booth, so I won't have to worry about any fan noise. And I'm excited. This is coming together quite well, and I am very happy with the sound quality. Hopefully you will be impressed with this and decide to purchase a set of the plans. They will be available on the website soon. Thank you.